Have you taken the time out to follow my Instagrams?
Hello, my Pisces. Thanks for coming to your obstacle and challenge reading. I'm Ajwa. It's nice to have you here. So, for the challenge and obstacle reading, it is all about the hidden aspect of ourselves, what we're not facing about ourselves. That is actually standing in our way here. Sometimes it's subconscious, sometimes we just don't even think that we need to face it and deal with it. But it's that very thing that once we face and deal with, then our lives becomes much more easier, right? And then we can also see how this is reflecting in our outside world. Because, things that are happening within us is most of the time what we're seeing around us. Not necessarily that everything bad happening is what is within you, and not necessarily, and that doesn't necessarily also mean that nothing negative happens, like obstacles doesn't happen from others. That has nothing to do with you. All that exists, but I'm coming from the angle where you're facing your own woes, you're facing your own hidden aspects, your own subconscious things that you're doing within yourselves that is affecting your forward movement or affecting you from reaching that authentic aspect of yourself, okay? Being you freely, that is holding you back, you don't need that. So let's jump in because it's a quick reading, my guys, and hopefully this will shed some light and make you face what you need to face. The more you talk about what is hidden from you, the more it comes in the light, the more it's not an issue, and the more you integrate that into your life, and then now you can see clearly what your obstacles are doing on the outside, and how other people are showing it to you, and what is not your issue. You can differentiate at least. So, okay, let's move on. Now, the obstacle that you're facing, my Pisces, for this month ahead is you have the child I was meant to be. I feel like you have some hang-ups in your life concerning your childhood, the way you were raised, that is not pleasing to you now. You have some traumatic experience probably, or just your upbringing wasn't the way you hope it should be, and you live in that every now and then in this in as an adult, okay? Situations happen that it is connected to, and you behave and act in a way that connects you to your childhood, or you are in situations that you're comfortable with, that you're dealing with, that started as a child, but because you're comfortable with it, you don't know how to even realize that it's not even good for you. That's for some of you. And for some of you, you've been trying to compensate and fill in the gaps of what you lost out, or whatever it is in your childhood that you didn't get as an adult. And so some of you just also have deep sadness about your childhood in general because of all the pain or whatever that happened. You're not really happy about the way you grew up. It could be any of these scenarios, but that's the obstacle that you're facing, and this could play itself out in so many ways, especially in relationships, the way you believe, things you believe in and stuff like that, the way you go after things. All this can be tied into this situation, So I feel like healing needs to happen You need to go back and face yourself as a child, mentally, psychologically, travel within your mind and see yourself what happened and get some healing for it. That's what I really think about that, so that you can move on, so you're not still stuck in that childhood behavior. Because I feel like this happened between the age of 1 and 7, or it could be 1 and 12, and those are very crucial times that can affect your whole life. So that's the kind of situation you're dealing with. It's a big obstacle that you have to really heal and face. If you have to face your parents, you need to do it. Now, the challenge that you're facing is, there may have been some chaos. There may have been some situations that you just can't win and you decided to walk away from. Your challenge here is that you're having a hard time walking away from the situation that is not serving you, that you're not gonna win. It's a defeating spirit. It's not good for you. You're not gonna get anything out of the situation. So don't make it difficult for yourself by not walking away. It's time to let it go, cut it off, and let it be. That's your challenge. You're having a hard time to do this. You need to find strength to walk away from what is not working for you, from a liar, from a deceitful person, or from anything that makes you feel like you've lost out. It's not gonna work out, so just find the strength to do it. I'll leave you to put in the blanks to that. Now, the solution that the guides are giving you is that you have the butterfly spirit here, which is about rebirth. They want you to know that you have the power to reinvent yourself. All the stuff that happened to you as a child, you can clean it up, heal it, and start a whole brand new you. Transform into the being that you want to be. They want you to be open to the rewards of change. And they know that you have the brilliance to share, to the world. And they want you to love every part of this new journey of transformation that you are going to take on. They want you to change. Let go of the past and allow yourself to grow into a beautiful butterfly. Something that is not a cocoon. Something that is not part of the past. A whole brand new you needs to take place. That's what they want you to do. They also want you to apply your wisdom on this path, this new journey. Realize that you have inner power. You have the moves here. You have the inner power and the wisdom. When you apply your head and your mind to move forward, they want you to listen to your wisdom within and the ancestors when they're reaching out to you. That's what they want you to do. They also want you to start believing in, partnership with others, working with other people. It's a way forward for you also. They want you to know that letting other people in and working in a team is going to be helpful to you and move you forward also. And it will bring best results to you. They want you to realize that you have to be, they want you to realize that by accepting this aspect of yourself, of working together with someone, will bring the best out of you. And your courage will also be boosted. You become more confident within yourself by stepping outside of yourself and working with others. That's what the guides want you to do. Let go of the defeat, let go of your childhood traumas, let go of all this stuff, and step into the new you, filled with wisdom and great transformation. So becoming a new you is important right now, my darlings. So that's all that I have for you, and the message that the guides have for you for your obstacle and challenge reading, my Pisces. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next month. I hope this has shed them light